So without further delay, we got my man Shepard in the house.
Yo, yo, yo.
What's up, family?
What's good, my G? How you doing?
I'm blessed. First and foremost, I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join me on the Overtime Show.
For sure, man. It's my pleasure, bro. Appreciate you inviting me in, man. I'm excited for this conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah, conversation. That's right. That's how we call it, conversation. So,
yes,
let the viewers know. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, man. My name is Shepard. I'm a Christian hip-hop artist, depending on the crowd that's listening to me. My music has done very well in the sports world. I'm a former athlete, so I used to play football in high school. So like the lens that I make music is really for like the gym, for motivation, for just like hyping people up. I have a record called Game Time that took off in 2019. Got me a deal with Columbia Records. From there, I transitioned as an independent artist, pushing new music like Clocked In featuring Derek, Minor, and Eclesso. I just dropped a new single called Zone featuring Ace Hood. So that's a little bit about me, man.
Oh, no doubt. Yo, Game Time.
Eesh. Talk to him, man.
Man, when that first dropped, man, the rotation was no doubt hot on my mix show. Yeah. And there's so much energy in it. Like you said, you use it for like gym and workouts and stuff like that, man. But every time I play it, if people can see me in my studio, man, I'd be like in it. I'm ready to jump down and do some push-ups or something,
Yeah. Hey, man, appreciate it, bro. That's the heart and soul behind the record. You know what I'm saying? I've done interviews since it's in 2019, so it's been a little bit. And I literally made that record because I wanted to transfer the feeling of being on the football field right before the game and hearing all the crowd scream, seeing like the enemy football team across there. You're just like, yo, we got to lock in. We flip the switch. You know what I'm saying? That's like the essential, the message behind is flipping the switch. So it's like when it's game time, it's like, yo, we locked in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
Put your game face on.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go.
Yes, sir.
Because even the way it start off, yo, I'm ready.
Yeah, you're ready, man. I think, yeah, that's the heart behind it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So I was checking out your bio, and it was saying like, at the age of 8, you was passionate about reaching out to people with the gospel.
Yeah.
Elaborate on that.
For sure, man. So I was raised by a godly mother, man. So from a young age, she taught us to read the word. She told us about God, you know what I'm saying? It took us to church. And, by God's grace, I believe like the gospel penetrated my heart at around 8 years old. And in that time, I was just getting transformed, like understanding who God is. And now I wanted other people to understand that. So I'm like this 8-year-old dude who's getting discipled by some godly men in my church and who are really pushing me to be all that God wants me to be. And that just started fueling a fire within me at a young age. That's when I started making music. You feel me?
Right.
I started making music when I got saved. And through that, it's like, yo, I can communicate through this. I'm able to talk to people who look just like me, you know what I'm saying? Or who are like just into hip hop in general.
Right.
And it's dope. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can express myself. So yeah, that's a little bit about that, man.
Yeah, because your bio also said that in high school you started a service on campus. I'm like, yo, man.
Yeah, there was
for real.
Yeah, there was a parachurch organization. Shout out to them. First Priority. It was on our campus, and we had like a leader there, and started out going freshman year. Mm-hmm. It was like 4 or 5 of us. It was just real tough to get the gospel to go through on campus. And then by senior year, it was probably like 90 of us. We would literally have to like meet on a field. Like we can't even fit in a classroom at that point. Shout out to McFadden Tech. You know what I'm saying? I'm an alumni there. They always like shout out the new music that comes out and, stuff with Space Jam. They put it all over their pages and stuff to even get love from my own city. You know what I'm saying? And like the Alumni Association, the high school, and even the technical colleges. It's been dope, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. And it also, when I was reading your bio, you said that hip hop it makes you feel like you can talk.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like there's something about music that helps you connect with other people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I started realizing that at a young age, but I feel like the turning point was Game Time, bro. Because like before Game Time, the most views I probably got was like, like 40,000. You know what I'm saying? 50,000, which is pretty good for an independent artist who's just starting out. But with Game Time, I think we broke 40, 50,000 in the first week. You know what I'm saying? And the record just started going off, and then I'm starting to get messages from people saying like, man, the song motivates me. You know what I'm saying? It makes me, whether it's my fitness goals or fighting depression or getting out of my bed. And like when I read those I've screenshots on my phone, messages of like, man, it's helping me fight depression. That's when, you know what I'm saying, it felt like, yo, this is really impacting people's lives. It's not just, for me, it's fun. Spitting bars over a dope beat, getting hyped, throwing waters at concerts. Everybody going waters. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I go crazy. I throw like 20 bars a show. And, man, I started hearing about how it impacted people. And, the lyrics about God, and people saying, man, I could play this basically for anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Even like football coaches, like, man, I play this for my football players all the time, and it's clean, and I enjoy the music. And so today I started thinking, I'm like, yo, it's bigger than music. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's just like, man, it's talking to people, it's working. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I enjoy doing about music.
Well, God truly bless you, brother, no doubt. Now, the album, the Intern, was that your first album?
That was my first mix. That was my second mixtape.
Oh, the second mixtape. Okay.
Yeah. That's my second mixtape. We're actually working on a project called the League Association that's dropping next year. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This is the first podcast or radio show I've ever told anyone about that. I just got off the phone with RMG today, and we're dropping that first quarter next year. So it's a big project, bro. We got some crazy names on there, bro.
Did y'all hear that? I hear that? You heard it right here on the Wiz Show Overtime.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nah, it's gonna be dope, bro. We got Scooty, we got Breeze, we got
Derek. Oh, you got Scooty? Okay.
Ooh, yeah, bro. You don't even know, man. We got Scooty, we got Breeze, we got Derek, we got Eclesso, we got the Ace Hood records gonna be on there. Just anthems through and through. You know what I'm saying? Hit records. I really want to start doing like this vibe of like, when Wayne drops a mixtape and everybody's like, yo, I need to go in that. That's where I want to evolve to. I've been doing singles and, they've been popping and popping, but I want to put just a hit tape. You know what I'm saying? Not even a mixtape, a hit tape.
A hit tape.
Through. And then people just listen to it and just like every single one of these smack. You know what I'm saying? I just put it on shuffle and it's all day. You know what I'm saying? So
well, you definitely got the energy for it. So
I appreciate that, my brother.
Woo, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Now some of your songs are like one of my favorites, Lighten Up the City.
Throwback. I was like 16 when I made that, bro.
Huh?
I was like 16 when I made that.
What?
Yeah, 16, 17 years old. I remember the music video. We were actually at an event, like giving out food to the homeless people. Really big stuff for the community in Miami. That's when God in My City was popping heavily. You know what I'm saying? Here in Miami. So we were doing stuff with that. But that kind of, it's funny you brought that up. That kind of led me into like living missionally. You know what I'm saying? Like, So like would do things in the city of Miami, you know what I'm saying? But around the time I made Lighten Up the City, about a year and a half later, I moved to Chicago, you know what I'm saying, to do ministry out there on the west side. And it was similar things, man. I partnered with an organization. I volunteered with this organization called SLAM. And basically we like mentor high school students, help expunge criminal records through the program, teach them basic life skills, like get them grants, getting them like scholarships, getting them jobs.
Word.
So around that time, you brought up Lighten Up the City. I really started getting passionate for like urban missions and just helping people my age, high school and college. You know what I'm saying? Just grew passionate for it.
Yeah, because I went back and played that video, and just watching the video was this energy back then. You said you were 16. I'm like, yo, with the energy.
Yeah, and I still had a beer, which is crazy. I feel like I was, you know what I'm saying? I probably had a beer when I was like 8. When I you know what I'm saying? It just came with being saved. You know what I'm saying?
Man, and a little snippet of it, hey viewers.
It's AG.
Yeah, that beat's a classic.
We alive, no longer live inside the coffin. Find the key to life, so death looking for alignment. Purchased by his blood, I guess that he caught me. King inside the stream, I be like a rocky. 808, make your nose bleed like it's top seats. Love to see the fruit of his hands like palm trees. They say we a problem, they can't solve me. Basic key equation set me free like Grazi.
Bro, 16, 17, bro, years old. That's crazy.
Woo! That is hot. And like I said, it's one of my favorites. One of my favorites, no doubt. Man.
Hey, I'm glad some of the classic music I put out, you know what I'm saying, is still hitting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Definitely on the Wish show. On the Wish show. We do. I don't stay current. I go back and forth. I be digging in the crates. Yeah. Stuff like this. Oh yeah, no doubt. I throw it up on the mixtape, man. No doubt.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Now getting back to Game Time.
Yeah.
Now it's probably over that number, but when I was reading, it was like 12 plus million streams on Spotify.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. We over that. Just in total, I think we're around 15, 16 million, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
Man.
Yeah.
And you mentioned earlier about the other song, Clocked In, with Derek Minor.
Whew. Yeah. Yeah, that's at least, that song, I love that record. It's first of all, like, shout out to Derek, you know what I'm saying? It's always dope to, connect with an OG in our space. And he deserves his flowers, you know what I'm saying? He's done so much for the genre. So for me to make a record with him and then Eclesso, who's also from like Broward, Miami area.
Right.
So it's just like, it just made so much sense. You know what I'm saying? The high energy Eclesso brings, just the high energy Derek brings, and then the high energy that I always bring on my records. It just had to happen. It just had to happen.
Cool, yeah. Cool. And I'm gonna name a couple few, and you can touch on them as I spin them out. Better Move. Yeah,
that's a feature that I did for my boy. That's when I lived in Chicago, so I think that was like the lens that I wrote it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just talking about like being missional and like things going on in my life and at the time, bro.
All right. Q-Rika.
Carrica. Yeah.
Carrica. Let me get it right now.
That's a Latin record. I really wanted to bring like a Miami vibe to it. So even from the cover art to the music video to the record itself, it's heavy radio. It's talking about life, man. It's talking about how blessed we are. You feel me? Like, that we got like a roof over our heads. We got family. You know what I'm saying? We got music. We got God. And just living from that perspective of gratitude, it's like a superpower. So when me and Wes and even Rocky Fresh, who's a big artist in Chicago, who works with like Chance the Rapper and stuff, like, it just made so much sense. I was in the barbershop. You know, it's crazy. I was in the barbershop getting a cut.
Right.
And this is when I got signed by Columbia and stuff like that. The record's booming. We're landing syncs left and right. You know what I'm saying? ESPN. I get the remix with Shaquille O'Neal. Just crazy stuff going on. And my barber Mello at the time, he was just like, "Hey, you got any new music?" I was like, "Yeah, I got this one. I did a take last night. I don't know." I played it, and the whole barbershop went silent. I was like, that can only mean two things, my G. You know what I'm saying? Either one, the record is trash. You know what I'm saying? And no one want to say nothing, or the record's hot. You know what I'm saying? Because typically, you know what I'm saying, people might go crazy, but when there's a silence, it's like, yo, their mind is starting to think. So there was a silence for a few seconds, and he's like, "You know Rocky Fresh, bro?" I was like, "Of course I know Rocky Fresh, because in Chicago he's huge, and he's big nationally, but like in Chicago, you know what I'm saying, that's his hometown."
Right.
Like, "Yeah, I know Rocky, bro. He cold," and he was just like, "Yeah, you need to get Rocky on this record ASAP." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "I'm connecting you tonight." So I think I sent him an email or something like that. We chopped it on the phone. And I got the record within a week. You know what I'm saying? It was just that natural. So, yeah, Carrica is a huge record, man.
Oh, that's what's up. All right. First of many,
man. That's the record to celebrate us landing Space Jam. You know what I'm saying? So, Game Time landed Space Jam, and I've been waiting on that news for over a year. Mm-hmm. I got the contract from Columbia telling me that Space Jam was interested in using it. And then I got a phone with my A&Rs, and they let me know that the record's being considered, but it's getting competition from thousands of other songs. Everybody wanted to be in the LeBron James Space Jam 2 movie. You know what I'm saying? So they were just like, man, let's just hope it happens. But we can't guarantee anything. And I was just like, for a year, bro, I was just like, man, I hope we get this. And then one day I was headed back from the gym, and I get a text message from my lawyer, and he was just like, I think you should check this out before you go to bed. I click it, and it's the picture of LeBron James with Bugs Bunny on the other side, and it says, congratulations, Game Time's going to be featured in Space Jam 2. And I lost my mind. You know what I'm saying? It's time to celebrate, G. You know what I'm saying?
Who you telling? Yeah.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, starting music at 8 years old, bro, and giving your all to it your whole life. You know what I'm saying? This is all I really known. And, you know what I'm saying, being a child of an immigrant, you know what I'm saying? My mother, Costa Rican, came to the United States not even knowing English, hustled her whole life, you know what I'm saying? Gave her all to take care of her kids.
Right.
Now her son is in a film. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest, films, child films, sports films, in the globe.
Right.
And it was a huge moment. So we decided to do a celebration music video, celebration song, and it happened to be called First and Many featuring George Rose.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
So your current single, Zone, how'd you come up with that name?
Man, it's just kind of like Game Time. You know what I'm saying? I just, from the lens, first of all, I heard the beat. My boy Wes and Quentin made that. We Are the Good. That's their name of their group. They had a beat sale going on, and I was listening to some of the beats. I was outside of my front porch, and when I heard I don't even know if it's a synth or there's something about the instrumental. It's just this high energy as soon as you play it.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, I need this. I didn't even have a topic yet, but I was just like, I need this. You know what I'm saying? And, I paid for the beat, talked to Wes. He was like, oh, yeah, of course. You have the high energy it needs. I was like, let me work on it. And I literally stayed out on my front porch right into the song all night. And I was just like, yeah, I got something. And, I started thinking, working now, start getting the mindset of working now, getting the mindset, what would I want to listen to at the gym? And it's just tapping into the zone, waking up in the zone, getting in the zone, you know what I'm saying? And everybody has a zone, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has, or at least most people have something they're passionate about for yourself. It's the Wiz Show. This is you all day, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It got your name all over it. So when it's the zone, whether you an artist and musician, or you're in the gym and you tap into the zone and you're just man, I'm about to lift this crazy weight. I don't even care. You so in tune. That's the heart behind the record. So then I wrote it and I had to get a feature for it. And I had some big names lined up from our space. I'm this person would be good for it. This person would be good. But then I was just why am I limiting myself? You know what I'm saying? This record is monumental. You know what I'm saying? I could see it before it happened. And I'm this record's going to do great. I know there's big things ahead for it. And then Ace Hood's from the same city as me, man. We're both from Broward. And I grew up listening to Ace Hood. He's a legend down here in South Florida. To even, rock with him, you know what I'm saying? He's a very, he's self-preserved, by himself, but he's known as an OG out here. So I was man, let me hit Ace Hood up. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to work with Ace for months and I never got a response. I sent them this record and I got a response an hour later from its management. They loved the song. You know what I'm saying? And then I was yo, I think Ace will kill it. We're both from Broward. It makes a lot of sense. It's high energy. This is what I envisioned. I wrote out this email and they hit me back in an hour. And then I was on the phone with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I appreciate you sending that to me too. When I listened to it, I was all hyped up and I was reading your email, hold on to this and to this, keep it wraps. I'm how can I keep it under wraps? This thing's hype.
I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, for sure, man. I like to do my due diligence. You know what I'm saying? We got people killing it in our space like yourself, man. Really putting us on in our space, Christian hip-hop artists. And it means the world, you know what I'm saying? At least to myself, you know what I'm saying? To be able to reach out and know that you guys are rocking with the music, that you guys are supporting it, playing it on your shows. It plays a major role in the development of our careers. You know what I'm saying? At least that's how I see it. So you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you even having me on your show, my bro.
Yeah, iron sharpen irons, brother. You know.
For sure.
And you talked about your music. Now, what is your creative process like?
Yeah, man.
Do you write first, you know, or you get a beat and you go with the beat, or vice versa, or what's your creative process like?
Man, it switches around. I don't feel like I don't know if there's like a specific thing I do every time. The thing I do most commonly, I work with a certain team of producers. So about like my boy Marshall or like Wes, my boy George Rose, you know what I'm saying? These similar producers. If I have a certain inspiration or a phrase that's coming to mind, I share it with them, or they just send me beats. You know what I'm saying? So Poetics is super dope. They send me beats, and then I sit in the studio. You know what I'm saying? I change the color of my lights to like a blue or a red. So my whole studio has LED lights inside of it. I got the music playing. I got like a video on YouTube playing in the background on mute. It could be like I don't know, like the ocean or like animals or something like that, or like cool colors going across the screen. You know what I'm saying? And then I blast the beat and I sit there. You know what I'm saying? I sit there and I listen to it and I listen to it and I listen to it. And how I view making music is like almost like making a sculpture. You know what I'm saying? Like you see making a sculpture is typically just a block of cement at first, or whatever the thing is. It's a block. And then they start chiseling at it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just sitting there and just listening to it. It's like, what phrase fits here? Like, what is the beat telling me it needs? You know what I'm saying? And I sit there and I start to plot. And I'm like, okay, the drop's right here. This is the perfect spot for a phrase. What's a phrase that's common? What's a phrase that motivates? What's something that I live by? You know what I'm saying? Or what's something I'm going through right now? And then I start working there. I typically rewrite songs like 2 or 3 times if it's not it the first time. But that's my process, man. And then from there, I send it out to a few trusted people in my team. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you rocking with it? And they're all OGs. You know what I'm saying? They all been doing this for a while. So like they could check out the record and they let me know. It's like, yo, this is hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on to this, or it's not. You know what I'm saying? Because like I got no pride in it. Not everything we make is the next hit. You know what I'm saying? And I think being able to bring other minds into your creative process and be able to see into your world and kind of give outside perspective. Obviously, you always go with your gut, but it always helps.
Yeah, I like how you use that analogy of the sculpture.
Yeah.
You know, because even with my show, a lot of people don't know. Everybody thinking, hey, you're a DJ, you just throw music on. No, for me, it's the same thing. It's a process. You know, the music has to talk to each other to build an audience. You know.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. So during the week, you know, I listen to certain songs. I just know what this one would fit with this one. This one fit with this one, and I create whatever I could create, and hopefully the people enjoy it. You know.
Yeah. No, that's cold, bro. Absolutely, it's a craft. You know what I'm saying? You said something. Trust the process. That's a huge thing for my writing. You know what I'm saying? Process. Like, I can't force a song. You know what I'm saying? I could take stabs at it, but I might have to go out, take a walk, go hit the gym, go for a drive, and then come back in it, and then you start to flow with it. That's like, you know what I'm saying? It starts to come out natural, and those are the best type of songs, man.
That's what's up. What's one tool that you always carry in your toolbox, no matter what project you're working on?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I be praying, bro. I be praying before I make the records. I be praying over the records. I pray before I even send that email to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the superpower, bro. Because you could be as talented as you want to be and stuff like that.
Right.
But my conviction is if I really want to see the impact, you know what I'm saying, that I believe God could do with the music, even if my music isn't as Christian hip-hop as some other people, which is okay. I have my own mission that I feel like God has given me. It's like I pray over the records and I pray into the hands it gets to, the A&Rs, the sync specialists, the radio hosts, you know what I'm saying, the podcast hosts. And I pray that God does something bigger than what my vision could even see. And a testament of Space Jam. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true. Yeah.
How can you? I remember I was making Game Time, man, and that's when I was living in a discipleship home. I was an intern for a church, for my boy and then my pastor Brian at the time. And I remember I was there and I was playing the song out loud and I was joking around, like not even joking, but like not even realizing what I was saying. But I was telling my boys, I'm like, yo, this song finna be in movies. It's finna be in video games, every stadium. It's gonna be in gyms. Just watch. I was having like a Kanye moment. You know what I'm saying? And then and then everybody was just like, okay, that's cool. And then I kept going. I was like, no, I see it here. I see it. And they're just like, yo, he might be bugging or he onto something. You know what I'm saying? And it just happened to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like all of those. We had a over a year and a half of Game Time circulating in like every major stadium in every major sport. You know what I'm saying? We landed NBA 2K20. We got landed in Space Jam 2. And I'm not saying that to like flex or nothing, but it's just like the superpowers I pray before I make my songs, after I make my songs, and even when I sign the contracts and send them out. And God does what he wants to do. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Like
That's right.
I would be arrogant to say like this is all my hard work. Though hard work is a huge part of it. But it's like, bro, it's really God, bro. It's really God.
Yeah, and that's an awesome thing because, like I said, God would give you a vision.
Yeah.
And that vision he give you, you be like, you know what? I can run with this, but
Yeah.
it'll seem foreign to everybody else.
For sure.
Like,
oh my gosh. You know what I'm saying?
Because you just said it, you know, you say, yo, I can see this in here, I can see this, and your boys be like, all right, yeah, okay, cool, yeah. You know what I mean? But what God has for you, God has for you. You know, and I truly believe in that. I truly believe in that, man.
For sure.
And that's true testimony. You just said it right there, you know? So
yeah.
What do you think is the biggest challenge the industry is facing today?
Man, I feel like the biggest challenge. Let me think about that. That's a big question. I think the biggest challenge is the need to prove yourself to somebody else. And that plays out a lot in our space, man. I feel like I won't go too crazy into like details, but I feel like it's difficult because, you know what I'm saying, as an artist, you know what I'm saying, you want to be loved, you want your music to impact people, you want to, but like being a Christian hip hop artist or even breaking it down in that sense is difficult because some people view me as just hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people view me as Christian hip hop. And you know what I'm saying, I'm cool with either, you know what I'm saying, interpretation of my music. Because when I was signed to Columbia and even had like interviews and stuff like that with them, they're just like, yo, you're just a hip hop artist to us. You're doing good on ESPN. You're doing good with Fox. We're just going to keep it that way. And then, you know, obviously to like Rapzilla, shout out to them. Track Stars always showing love. You know, I'm Christian hip hop into the audience. So like a lot of people, I think what's difficult in our space, man, is that everybody has opinion on how we should do things and what we are. And like, I think what's difficult is that if we don't know who we are and the mission that we have, you know what I'm saying, in front of us, and every mission is different, then we're going to be swayed, bro, by what everybody thinks.
Yeah, true.
Social media is a beast, bro. You go on TikTok in the comments, this person's not Christian hip hop, this one's too worldly. Like, they be trying to go for my boy Miles Minnick. He's a legend. You know what I'm saying? He's cold. And then people on TikTok talking crazy about the dude.
Yeah.
Like, the dude loves Jesus. The dude's like a youth pastor. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are you guys talking about? So then you got people trying to go crazy on, you know, even Lecrae's comments. You go on Lecrae's page and like Lecrae's posting super dope things in his community, speaking gospel truth, like everything straight up. And people are saying crazy comments about him. And I think that's the difficult part for us is that, like, sometimes we're too Christian for the world. They might look at us like, yo, you guys are a sore thumb. And then we're too worldly for the Christians. And it's just like, it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? I feel like music is something to be enjoyed, to be encouraged by, to learn from, to, you know what I'm saying, to vibe to. And it doesn't necessarily have to be this crazy sermon every time. So
Amen.
I feel like that's the barrier that we have even in our own genre. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's what's up. That's what's up. What is the one message you would give to your fans?
Yeah. Man, I think the one message, and it's been heavily on my mind, you know what I'm saying, is that be all that God wants you to be. I think that terrifies some people. You know what I'm saying? Even thinking about it.
Nah.
Because saying that to somebody, it's like, be all God wants you to be. And the only way you can do that is following him. So essentially, like, I'm like, yo, I want you to discover your purpose. But the only way you know who you truly are is when you know who he is. We're made in God's image. You feel me? So like those things are interconnected. You can't separate those. You got like society talking about, man, follow your purpose, leaving a legacy. What am I doing here? I want to be known. You have all these motivational speakers who say all these like super dope things, but like they're missing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you know who you truly are if you're not following the one who made you, who knows you more than you know yourself? So like, I would say for my followers, man, really tap into all that God wants you to be and then go live that out. You know what I'm saying? We got one shot. With COVID and this, if you know my personal life in the past year, I've lost a lot of family members. You know what I'm saying? I buried my aunt, I buried my great grandmother, and then I buried my little brother. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a terrible year, and it's been difficult. I've been like in therapy and church and all these different things, but like, if it wasn't for God, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like I'm gonna go there. If it wasn't for God and what he was doing, even when I can't see it, it's like I wouldn't be here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's God and his grace and his purposes that prevail. You feel me? So that's my encouragement. Anybody who's watching this show, listening, if you're going through some tough times, like, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? You have purpose. You have value. You have, even before your purpose, you have value. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Yes. I feel like that is a huge thing because your value doesn't come from all the things that you could do for people. It don't even come from your talents. Your value comes from being made in the image of God and being a child of God. You know what I'm saying?
Hear that?
Yeah.
Do y'all hear that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta value yourself. You ain't meant to that, man. Wow.
Amen.
Do you have any shows lined up?
Yeah, man. Next year I got a tour going on with my boy Corey Ard. Shout out to him. I'm pretty sure DJ Standout is joining us, and a couple other artists are going to be headlining. But my dog Corey, man, he set something super dope up. I think we're hitting like either 5 to 7 cities in the first couple months.
5 to 7? Okay.
Yeah, it's about to be crazy, bro. We just did one in Colorado. It was insane. We had, I think, like a couple thousand people there. I threw, like I said, like 30 water bottles into the crowd. We weren't supposed to do that, but, they booked me, so they knew what was coming with it. And we had a great time. You know
tell them it was holy water. It was holy water, man.
Hey, man, it was something. You know what I'm saying? It was something, for sure. So, yeah, man.
So for the viewers and the listeners, where can they find, listen, and purchase your music?
For sure. You can find everything Shepherd at shepherd.live. I got new merch there. I got all my music's there. My bio, ways to contact me if you're a fan and just want to like interact. You know what I'm saying? I have my email set there. I do a lot of giveaways. So like I gave like away like a Space Jam Pop Funko signed by myself of LeBron. I've given away like Lyrical Lemonade posters of an article they did for me.
Right.
I give away free t-shirts all the time and stuff like that. So if you ever want to connect, my email's in that or my bio. You can find me at Shepherd_music. Shepherd is spelled SHEPHERD for those who do not know how to spell that. You know what I'm saying? And that's my IG handle and my Facebook handle. If you want to contact me for like beats or anything, my email is shepherdbookings@gmail.com.
Amen.
Yeah.
Well, my brother, I really appreciate you once again taking the time out to sit here and have a conversation on the Win Show Overtime.
Yeah.
And no doubt I'm going to put all your information on my website.
Appreciate it.
So they can be able to connect and all that. And matter of fact, we're going to close out with your new joint, Zone.
Shepherd.
Yes, sir.
Whoa.
There you have it, my man.
Made it too far.
Shepherd.
To quit now. Yeah, I'm repping for my zone. Yeah, I'm repping for my zone. Yeah. Zone. Let me show you how it goes. I just hit a different mode. Do you really want to know? Yeah, welcome to the zone. Open up my eyes now, I'm busting through the door. Yelling Broward County on the days I hit the road. I got a bone to pick. Okay, I'm spazzing in the booth. I lost my temperance. Go check my temperature.
Appreciate you joining me.
You gotta show respect. Nike's on the feet, cause my soul to check. Beefing with the gun, you get that triple threat. Yelling Cuba,
that's how we do it on the Wiz Show. Overtime.
Okay, never take what I'm already.
If you want to be a part of the Wiz Show, all you got to do, hit me up on my email at djwizkid@gmail.com. That's djwizkid@gmail.com. And I spell it with 1 Z, 2 D's, DJ, WHIZKIDD @gmail.com. Until the next time, you guys be blessed. Have a wonderful and safe Thanksgiving. And I catch you on the rebound. The Wiz Show. Overtime. We're out.